Help the Oregon Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation keep the promise. 100% of your donation directly supports crucial sight and hearing programs. Please give today. Every donation makes a difference. Call 866-409-2258 or go online to katu.com/donate. Welcome back to Afternoon Live. It's a program that spots vision issues with kids that could be missed in other exams. Let's take a look at the Lions' special vision screening that heads into the classroom.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Lion Brad King from the Oregon Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation, and we're at Liberty Elementary School in Salem, Oregon. We're using the Spot Photo Vision Screener from Welch Allen, and it only takes seconds. You'll see these kids roll through here, and then they get replaced by another set. All that data is held in the Spot, and at the end of the day, I'll transfer it securely, all encrypted, send it back to our office, and in about a week from today, Salem-Keizer School District will get their report from us on all of the kids that we've screened, including full reports on the kiddos who were referred and a tremendous list of resources for parents for low-cost, no-cost eye exams and glasses for kiddos.
So this is the first time I've been a principal, I've been a superintendent. I've seen the Oregon Lions at work across Oregon doing vision screening in schools. It's the first time I've actually got trained to be able to do it myself.
You did a great job.
Oh, thank you. But that was a lot of fun. But what I noticed when I got to see the results for certain students was I know some are going to be heading to the eye doctor, and that's going to set them on the path to learning and being successful in school. So I just really appreciate the work.
We don't see the way that vision impacts the children because they cannot tell us what they're experiencing. They have no words to tell us how their vision is changing their world. Their body just their mind just kind of adapts to it. If Lions hadn't been there to help detect this, I would be much further in the disease process with Ethan. So I can't be more thankful that they were there doing vision screening.
I helped work with the Lions to help make this vision screening really efficacious and beneficial. And we screened over 10,000 patients here in Portland and hundreds of thousands of people in Oregon and worldwide. That collaboration, I think, is really awesome.
The technology the Lions has brought to the schools, we're able to test in just a matter of seconds 13 separate eye conditions, and in schools to be able to test both for distance and for close up is absolutely huge.
I was really confused about what was going on because when I was in first grade, it was really easy for me to see and everything was fine. But around second grade, it got really hard for me to read the board, and I was really confused and scared about why I couldn't see things, and I was too nervous to tell anybody.
At an early age, we thought her eyesight was just like any other child's. We had absolutely no idea that she wasn't seeing just like her friends. It started with little reports. Paige isn't staying focused in class. Paige is talking a lot to her neighbor during worksheet time. We thought it was an issue of being on task, but the word focus kept getting tossed around.
Tens of thousands of students have had vision problems detected early enough to keep them on track and succeeding in school. It all adds up.
Here to share more, we welcome vision screener Brad King and parent Misty Martin and daughter Quinn today. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you. We're excited to tell Quinn's story.
Thanks for having us.
This story of Quinn's, Misty, I don't know if you can just take a few moments here and let people know what has happened. I mean, I know, how old is Quinn now, by the way? How old are you, Quinn?
So Quinn just turned 10 this year.
Oh my goodness. So this takes us back to kindergarten. Share what happened then.
Yeah, so, every parent's nightmare, you open up your kid's backpack and there's a note that says to the parents of Quinn Zimmerman. And my heart sank because out of all my kids, I would have not expected that one to get the note from school. And it ended up, when I opened it, it was a note from the Lions just stating that, in their spot exam that they had done at school, it diagnosed at least a half a dozen issues. And for me, it was surprising because I don't wear glasses. My husband doesn't wear glasses. And so to get this report, it was really kind of eye-opening. And so immediately we made an appointment to get her eyes and her vision checked. And the doctor was baffled at the fact that her left eye was non-functioning. And so she had gone through, I mean, half of her life, like in those 5 years, and we had no idea. We had no idea. She was thriving in school. She was passing every, exam, every milestone. There was never any issues or anything that presented itself. And then to find out that that was happening, it was quite scary. And so it brings us to kind of today. And I will tell you, the moment she got the glasses, she could see for the first time. She's thriving in school. She's doing so well academically, but also just socially. And a lot of things I don't think would have been part of her life if her vision had been impacted all of these years.
Quinn, I don't know if you remember the moment, but do you, of when you could finally even just see the leaves?
It just felt amazing because like when I didn't have my glasses, it would like be all far away, so it wouldn't, like, I couldn't see it.
And it's just like such a beautiful, I'm sure, thing as a parent. You're so stressed and not even knowing, okay, how's this, affected my child? And Brad, you have to see this all the time in the schools. You have helped over 200,000 children.
Probably more than that in my time doing this. We'll see, me and my team will see 180 to 200,000 in the coming school year, we certainly hope. And it's just so gratifying. We know that these kids are going to get to see the eye doctor, get the assistance they need. 80% of learning for K-12 kiddos is visual, but 25% of them have undetected correctable vision issues. And so our screenings using this amazing technology is just so cool, and they can get the help that they need and reach their educational potential and just really have a good life. Hi, Quinn. It's good to see you, girl.
It is really remarkable what that one machine does. Share what you do, because you go into the schools, you test everyone, and it's just that simple test.
Right. It just takes seconds, literally seconds. School districts trust us a ton. They give us their students sensitive, identifying information. We feed it in there. We show up. We get a handful of volunteers, train them how to use these spots. They're incredibly simple to use. And we'll see 250 kids an hour. We'll be done with a reasonably large school in a few hours, transfer that data securely, collate the reports and get it back to the school within a week. And hopefully it's in parents' hands within a week to 10 days. And kids are on their way to good vision and better success in school.
Yeah, I mean, just even last year, as I mentioned, that over 200,000 that you're reaching because of Oregon Lions, you're able to do this. Misty, what does it mean to you to be able to come out and speak out for the Oregon Lions today?
I will tell you, they've become like a second family to us. The minute that we identified, or they were able to identify this issue, I wrote a note and it's made its way, up the chain within the organization. And we've been working with them for the past 5 years because this is something we're so passionate about. Because again, Quinn wouldn't be where she's at today if she had been struggling still with those vision issues. And so it's all thanks to them and the amazing things that they're doing in these schools that keeps our students thriving and just putting forth like the best them possible.
Thank you all so much for sharing your story, being here today. Really appreciate it. Bye, Quinn.
Thanks. Happy Keep the Promise Day from all the Lions in Oregon and Northern California.
Yes, happy Keep the Promise Day. And the Oregon Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation need your help on this Keep the Promise Day to screen, treat, save, and restore sight and hearing for those in need throughout Oregon. 100% of your donation directly supports crucial sight and hearing programs. Call 866-409-2258 or give online at katu.com/donate.